When you spray water onto a steep roof or a flat render wall, you've probably seen it just bead up and roll straight off. That is because water has incredibly high surface tension. It wants to stick to itself rather than wetting the surface you actually want to clean. Now, in professional soft washing, that is a massive problem. If your cleaning solution is just running off or sitting in patchy droplets, you are not getting even contact with the organic growth you are trying to kill. This is where a professional surfactant like Clever Wash comes in. By adding it to your mix, you are chemically lowering that surface tension. The water stops beading, it flattens out, and it spreads evenly across the entire surface, ensuring every single square millimetre of contamination actually gets treated. Now, let's talk about why we actually use surfactants in the real world. There are four main reasons. First is improved wetting, which, like I just said, stops the mix from sitting in patchy droplets. Second is cling. When you are working on a vertical wall or a steep tile, you need that solution to stay put. A good surfactant gives the mixture body, helping it hang on to those vertical textured surfaces instead of running straight into the gutter. That brings us to the third point, which is controlled dwell time. If the solution stays on the wall longer, the active chemical has more time to do its job. And fourth is visible coverage. A bit of foam helps the operator see exactly where they have been, so you do not miss spots or waste chemical double spraying the same area. But let me make one thing absolutely clear. Foam itself does not clean. I see so many guys chasing massive suds thinking more foam means better cleaning. That is a total myth. Too much foam is just a headache to rinse off and doesn't improve performance one bit. This brings us to a crucial question. Why can you not just use ordinary washing up liquid or cheap household detergents? I hear this all the time, the old fairy liquid fallacy. Here is the science of it. Sodium hypochlorite is a highly reactive, incredibly strong oxidizing agent. If you dump a standard domestic detergent into sodium hypochlorite, that chlorine is going to attack the surfactant molecule. It literally eats it. The surfactant breaks down, the mix loses its cling, and you can end up with a nasty chemical reaction, weird gel clumps or uncontrollable foam that is nearly impossible to rinse away. Even worse, some of those household soaps contain ingredients that are completely incompatible with bleach, which can destabilize your mix or release unwanted fumes. Clever Wash is specifically formulated to be stable in highly alkaline, reactive sodium hypochlorite mixtures. It does not break down. It holds its properties so your mix does what it is supposed to do from the first spray to the last. So let us get into the actual numbers. How do you actually use Clever Wash? You need to be precise here. The recommended guide usage rate is 200 to 1. That means you add 5 milliliters of Clever Wash for every 1 litre of your finished soft wash recipe. If you're mixing up a standard 50 litre batch, you only need 250 milliliters of Clever Wash. Now, if you are using a constant injection system like the Clever Injector Dosatron, the ratio is different. In that setup, you put 500 milliliters of Clever Wash directly into 25 litres of your neat sodium hypochlorite drum. Please do not go throwing in extra because you think a stronger mix will clean faster. Overdosing just creates a mountain of foam that takes forever to rinse, wastes your hard-earned money, and can leave sticky residues behind. There are also a couple of big misconceptions I want to clear up. First, does Clever Wash clean on its own? No, it does not. Clever Wash is a supporting surfactant. It has some light detergent properties to help lift dirt, but it is not a biocide. It does not kill black spot, algae, or moss on its own. It is there to help your active chemical, the sodium hypochlorite, wet the surface and stay in contact with the organic growth. Another myth is that a surfactant will completely stop runoff. It will not. It definitely improves control and reduces wasteful runoff, but gravity still wins. You still have to manage your runoff on site. Whether you are working on roofs, render, patios, or driveways, you must manage where that chemical goes. Which leads us directly to safety and environmental care. People see the word biodegradable on a label and assume it means harmless. It does not. Let me be clear, Safe for the environment does not mean you can let it run wild. You must protect nearby plants, grass, delicate metals, glass, painted surfaces, and, of course, surface water drains. You must block down pipes and control your runoff. When it comes to personal safety, never mix sodium hypochlorite with acids, ammonia, or unknown chemicals, as that can release highly toxic chlorine gas. And do not think that adding a masking scent removes the chemical hazard. The fumes are still there, even if it smells like cherries. Always wear your proper personal protective equipment, including chemical-resistant gloves, safety goggles, and a suitable P3 rated respirator mask. Always consult the safety data sheet, the product label, and your COSHH assessment before starting. And if you are ever unsure about a surface, do a test patch first. To wrap it all up, Clever Wash is designed to do a specific job. It helps your sodium hypochlorite solution spread, wet, and cling to surfaces far more effectively than any household soap ever could, giving you much better control on the job. If you are ready to professionalize your setup, take a look at the product details, pack sizes, and official documentation right here on this page. Thanks for listening, and work safe out there.